violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
News right now, police are investigating a bizarre shooting in a local neighborhood that ended with a car crashing into a home. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live there on the scene in the cab where she's been talking to witnesses and getting more information about this story. Ty.
Fred, it has been a chaotic and scary morning for people here in the Stone Mountain neighborhood. Police, several officers.
Stone Mountain, another very dangerous city.
Are out here investigating right now. This is Trad Court, one of the streets police have blocked off. That's where everything started. But if you walk with me over here, I want to show you Ashley Lane. This is where everything ended. You see that gray SUV right there? It crashed into that house with the red shutters. And you see the markings there on the side? Those are all bullet holes.
Damn, they lit that joint up.
Witnesses told us the shooting started on Trad Court, ended here when someone crashed their truck into the house. Take a look at this.
Guys, the roads are very dangerous. Very dangerous. These super road raging gremlins are on demon time.
Video we have from earlier around 9 o'clock this morning. Witnesses in this Stone Mountain neighborhood say someone started shooting at a car on Trad Court, and that car had children in it. The driver tried to get away. Witnesses say the
children in the car, and the super gremlins proceed to light the vehicle up.
Chased them and just kept on shooting as they ran from the scene. Witnesses said that's when the driver and the kids got out, and police say the driver is in serious condition. He's the only one that seems to be hit right now. We spoke to a neighbor who was afraid to show her face. She started looking out her windows once she heard the shots.
I looked out another window and I saw two black males shooting.
Uh-oh. You heard what she said. I mean, and you could tell this is a sister. This is a strong sister here, because usually in the news we don't hear descriptions. We don't hear descriptions. Either they say, oh, we're not going to give you a description because the description is going to be too vague, like that previous video I did a couple weeks ago, or they say, well, you know, the description is a man with a black hat and black blue jeans. Black blue jeans? Hold up. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, it's a very non-descriptive description.
And running back toward Trad Court. Very scary, very intense. We do not get that type of crime action over in this, especially this street here.
Now, police have not made any arrests just yet, although they're working to figure out who the shooter is. And
so I'm trying to figure out if this sister is racist for saying that the two suspects were two black males.
Where he is right now, neighbors seem to think that he is someone from this neighborhood just by the way he was driving while the shooting was going on and after the shooting was done. We'll be working all day to figure out what's going on here and to find out how neighbors should feel since they have not caught this shooter yet. We'll have a live report on Channel 2 Action News starting at 3 p.m. We're live here in DeKalb County. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
Now, Ty, beyond scary, you know, you have that in a quiet neighborhood. You have the bullet holes, which you can see in that SUV. You have a house clipped and people looking for answers, too. As you said, we'll be following this story. Thank you very much.
Parents in one neighborhood, they're upset after they say a parent got on their student school bus and began cursing at the driver. Channel 2's Candace McCowan live now and coming for us tonight. And Candace, those parents are not just upset at the one parent, they're also upset at the district.
George, let me tell you, this is all about 300 feet. That parent at the center of this wanted her students dropped off at a bus stop right here instead of one that's just about 300 feet down the street. The difference between these two street lights here. Well, you can ask the district to make the change to your child's bus stop, but instead, witnesses say this mom got angry with the bus driver and prevented other kids from getting off the bus until she got her way.
As we're walking up, I see a lady on the bus.
This wasn't what parents expected to find at the bus stop. Cell phone video shows the bus stopped and the door blocked by a parent.
Bus driver's telling.
And why are they blocking her face? Why are they blocking her face? They didn't block the brother's face, the angry black man who got on the bus a few weeks ago. So why are they blocking this sister's face? I mean, she's on the bus. She's mad about a bus stop. The bus driver has no control over that. The kids have no control over that. But you are scaring these children by hopping on this bus, making a fool, and you're embarrassing your own child. These super sister gremlins are on demon time.
Hey, get off the bus. She's refusing.
The bus was unable to move and the kids were unable to get off as she stood there. The parent was upset about her student's bus stop and confronted the driver with language these elementary parents say was way out of line.
So she's cursing in front of the elementary school kids. So we can only imagine what she says in front of her child.
For their kids.
One lady that was videoing her, she told her F you. Yeah, in front of the children.
Eventually, police were called and the mom was escorted off the bus. We reached out to the district, who told us they spoke to the mom and that expectations have been strongly reinforced and consequences if there's a second situation. But
her child should be expelled, and she should reap the consequences of her actions. You know, it's unfortunate that the child has to suffer, but there's got to be a line drawn. And obviously you can't choose your parents, but it's just crazy how these sisters just think they can act any type of way, and they want us to cuff this.
These angry parents say it's not enough to stop this from happening again.
The only thing protecting our kids on the school bus are 2 Georgia statutes and the school's policy. None of that was enforced.
Everything that can be done needs to be done.
I hate to say it. Forsyth County has failed the parents.
Facts. And look, the only people who care about this situation, the only people who think this was a big deal, the only people who think this was an issue are the gliders. Even the purple-haired feminist glider, even she thinks this is an issue, and she's woke to no end. Where are the black parents who should be outraged about this super single mother gremlin on demon time?
I hate to say it. Forsyth County has failed the parents.
And we reached out to that mom at the center of this, but we did not hear back from her. As far as Forsyth County schools, they say they've offered to meet with a group of those parents, but have not heard back. Live here tonight, incoming, Candace McCowan for WSB Tonight.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
That was the message for a community following a double shooting that took the life of a man trying to turn the neighborhood around. Atlanta police say Terrence Denson was gunned down last Thursday outside the 656 Sports Bar on Pryor Street. Denson, known to many as T-Rock, was about to launch his nonprofit to help kids in his community stay on the right track. His mission became even more personal when his own teenage son was shot and killed back in June.
Wow.
Then Denson himself taken by gun violence last week.
There you have it. A whole lineage, a whole bloodline wiped off of the face of the earth, completely by the hands of these super gremlins on demon time. I mean, we have probably ended more lineages in our own community than any other race known to man. The numbers are astounding. I mean, there can be no other bloodline from this lineage. The father is gone. The son is gone. That's it. That's it. Darwinism in full effect. I mean, it's crazy.
Now those who loved him most are carrying on his fight to stop the senseless killings.
He wanted to stop the violence and increase the peace.
Irisha Ridley is making sure her cousin's mission continues.
It's called Better Living Youth Corporation,
a nonprofit Terrence Denson was working on to help change his community. However, on September 8th, someone opened fire outside the 656 Sports Bar on Pryor Street.
And, you know, because his child was directly affected, I don't think that he was trying to do a money grab with this 501c3. I don't think he was trying to do like some community fundraising finesse play. I think that he was very serious about ending the super gremlin violence in the streets, and his mission was cut short.
Denson was hit and died on scene.
This is where we grew up at. This is the roots of where we come from.
9 days later, 1 mile from the street Denson took his last breath, his community came together to honor his life.
T-Rock, Mr. Denson lost his life to senseless gun violence. And so I'm here today to spread the word of love, unity, and peace, that we gotta come together and we gotta learn to be lovers and not haters.
Good luck. The community is full of haters. And if you love someone or show love, they're going to call you LGBT or a D-rider.
Pastor Raydonis Bryan echoed the message Denson's Aunt Pauline Lyon wanted the community to hear and understand.
Stopping it all, it don't make sense. One killing leading to another, it's not God's way. You know, we need peace.
Denson's cousin, who is taking over his nonprofit, says the only way to see the peace is to get more people involved, to get their message to the future of their community.
If we can get more heavy hitters, and what I mean by heavy hitters, I mean like people who can pull a crowd together to...
She's talking about celebrities. She's talking about you rappers. She's talking about you athletes. She's talking about you entertainers. Ma'am, I'm sorry, sis, but they don't care. Look at where Young Thug and Gunna are at right now. They were on this same type of activities. These super entertaining gremlins are on demon time.
To get out here and speak to the youth, because the youth is our future. We'll see a lot of the numbers go down with the gun violence.
Stop the violence, increase the peace, put love in your heart, stop taking from others.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.